7 Principle of Hazard Analysis Critical Control Point.
My name is Alamat Sarah binti Yusuf. Matric number 14DHM22F1005.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Mohamin bin Muhammad Hilmi and my matric number is 14-M22F1010.
Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Nur Aina Najwa binti Jailani and my matrix number is 14-M22F1015.
Hi, my name is Nurul Zahira. My number registration is 14-M22F1016. HACCP stands for Hazard Analysis Critical Control Point, which is a food safety system related to the raw materials of food products to be processed until processing is complete, with rules that must be followed. The main purpose of HACCP is to detect, evaluate, and control significant hazards to food safety. Therefore, there are 7 HACCP principles that must be observed and fulfilled by the company. First one is hazard analysis. Hazard analysis is to ensure that all tools and materials are safe to use during manufacturing activities. There should not be a single point that contains dangerous substance that can endanger the health of the public in terms of physical, biological, and chemical substance. In addition, ensure that food ingredients are in good condition during manufacturing. Cleanliness of the manufacturing place is also priority. Second one is CCP, or short for Critical Control Point. It's a step where control is essential to prevent or eliminate the hazard or reduce it to an acceptable level. CCP should be observed in order to avoid economic loss just because the food product is not in good condition. CCP identification is done with a tool in the form of CCP description tree diagram to be more systematic.
Number 3 is establish critical limit. The critical limit is a range of maximum and minimum value that used as a reference to reduce the occurrence of potential hazard, and it can be measured, observed, and monitored. The CCP controls critical limits that may occur due to biological, chemical, or physical. Each critical should have at least one critical limit. Next, critical control point monitoring. Monitoring occurs through observation or measurement to assess whether the CCP is in control and will be recorded for future use. Monitoring has 3 main features. Firstly, to ensure food safety. Number 2, monitoring is used to determine the occurrence of loss of control and irregularities in the CCP. And lastly, provide written documentation for use in verification.
Corrective action producer to be followed when hazards are identified in food production. The purpose is to correct and eliminate the cause of harm. The cause of the problem must be identified to prevent recurrence in the future. Reject produce, rejected food, and decaying food must be monitored to ensure food safety is maintained. Assembly verification. Review of all CCP records, including monitoring record, corrective action record, and collaboration record. Records are verified to ensure that all records are prepared and implemented in accordance. Assessment to ensure monitoring is still using appropriate producers and frequency. Verification verification to ensure that all CL deviations are identified and recorded to take corrective action.
The seventh principle of HACCP is record-keeping procedures. Record-keeping procedures is a set of rules to control documents and information in organization. It also to make sure that the companies that organize and effectively respond to food safety hazards. Other than that, it is to find out whether the system is operating in accordance with planned HACCP or not. And lastly, to prove that the food was produced safely, it is to make sure the customer have no doubt about the products. All in all, implementing HACCP plan systems is very important as it can reduce the risk to consumers by controlling potential hazards that can be found in food. It also helps to reduce the likelihood to consumer complaints. It is an effective system for control of food safety and a framework which helps to ensure that the product can be eaten and completely safe. Applying HACCP system also will make sure that the products always on top quality